Welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment, where he takes a viewer's email, tries to answer their financial question on air, and welcome again.
You bet. Thank you.
Glad to be here. Take a look at the question now. What should I be thinking about when it comes to managing my credit and credit report?
Lots to think about, I'm sure.
There's a whole lot to think about, and this time of year, that's a big issue. I was in line at the mall. 3 people in front of me, every one of them applied for a discount credit card to get a discount on their purchase.
Right.
I would hesitate. I'd try to educate my kids, don't fall for those types of gimmicks, because those discounts might be good right now, but when you get that bill and you got to pay it and you don't have the money, and then you're going to pay credit and interest and things like that. So when we're talking about credit, credit is determined by what we call the 3 C's: character, capacity, and capital. So the character, they're going to look at your old report and they're going to see what's happened in the past, where you're at as far as what type of person you are, how you've handled your obligations in the past. Capacity is going to be your income, your ability to repay that debt. They're going to look at that before issuing you credit. And then they're going to look at capital. What do you have at your disposal? Are you leveraged with debt, or do you have a lot of cash? Do you have your income and not a lot of debt? You're probably going to be able to qualify for that credit card. So now, once we get those credit cards, now people use them. I would just encourage people, develop good habits. If you buy something on credit, pay it off. Don't buy something on credit if you can't pay it off. Now, if you buy a major purchase, structure a plan for yourself. I'm going to pay it off in 3 months. And try to stick to that, because you're going to have some interest added onto that as it incurs that. So you want to make sure that you develop some type of a plan for paying that off. Now, if you want to review your credit report, I encourage you to do that at least once a year. Check it and see where you're at. I think it's very important to check your kids' credit report. A lot of identity theft issues are revolving around children right now. So when you do that, you can go to there's 3 major credit reporting agencies: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Those are for-profit companies that are legislated by the federal government. But if you'll go to their specific websites, they offer free credit reporting. Now, there's lots of places to pull your credit report if you pay a fee, and there's some that'll advertise free service, but there's a little gimmick. So you want to be careful. If you want to get to the bottom line, go directly to their websites and you can get right in.
Directly to them. How often should you check your credit report?
I would encourage you at least once a year. I have customers that check their credit cards. I have one individual that cancels his credit card every year and has them reissue a new card.
Why?
He just lets them know it's lost, and they issue him a brand new card. That way, if it's been taken or the number's been exposed and he's not aware of it, he don't have that exposure.
It's a just in case
Simple way to protect yourself.
Just in case. And that's kind of a simple way to protect your credit card number. We all swipe it at a restaurant. We all swipe it at a store, gas station.
A lot of times we let someone else swipe it.
Hand it to them and it disappears for a while, and you're like, oh.
Protecting our credit is very, very important. That gives us the ability to control debt and repay debt and things like that.
So like you said, have a plan.
Have a plan.
Don't just go out and get
Especially this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Make a plan in January, February, and March to have everything you've bought for Christmas paid for.
Right.
Try not to carry it.
Stick to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.